Hi, welcome. Just going to go ahead and free pull some cards. If you want to join and see what tarot messages come out, I'll also pull some oracle cards as well. Like it's so white in the background. The High Priestess. High Priestess, I get like a real strong spiritual connection. Definitely, looking into your higher self, more like speaking with your higher self, maybe looking into ancestors, connection. Three of Pentacles. Definitely hard work, working on something, maybe to improve your income, maybe working on moving up in your job or your career that you already work at. If you see, it's like working with others. So I definitely see like maybe like a family business or something that you're creating with, friends. But I definitely see more than one person involved in this building of these pentacles, building of this career. Could be your own business or a business that you share, with your family or your friends. Ooh. We also have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, growing those pentacles, growing a business, moving up into your career. Definitely a feeling I get with all those pentacles involved. And, you see him leading with the pentacle on his back. So, maybe you're leading this group to work forward, to work, Gracie. Sorry, my dog, she wants out now. Duh. Want to go live. She always wants to go outside. Building up these pentacles, I see you as the leader, helping move, these pentacles forward, moving up in your career, gaining more pentacles. There's lots of different pentacles here. So it's definitely, a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication that you're putting into either building up your money, saving your money, finding ways to save money, or even to move forward and, the place of work that you work at already. The Knight of Swords. With the swords, I always say it's about communication. Definitely if you see, it's like him running, quick movement, the light's coming up under his shoe, running quickly, and then to move towards this motorcycle to go even faster. So maybe, you're running from a conversation maybe that needs to be had, or running towards communication, running towards having to learn to communicate better, or, running towards having some talk with someone, communicating with someone how you're feeling, what you want. If it's job related with all these pentacles, it could be, running towards an idea and you quickly moving towards that to, work on these pentacles, to work on these other two cards that we've got before. We did start with the High Priestess, which is a spiritual connection. So it could be you running, towards your spiritual connection, running towards, seeing the light coming from his foot, running towards a connection with spirit. Ooh. We have the Wheel. Definitely when it comes to the wheel, you see her standing on top of it with the tip of her foot. With the tip of her foot. And it just shows how much control you have of, where you want your life to go, what way you want this wheel to turn next. You're in control of it. Just even the tip of your foot, just a little manifestation, just speaking with spirit, you can change the direction of this wheel of how you want life to move next, how you want that wheel to spin in a good or a bad direction. I also have the Page of Cups. So getting used to this camera. The Page of Cups, all about love. I always say Cups is about love, emotions, feelings. And definitely you can see the light coming from the chest of him. So I feel like it has a lot to do with like your inner emotions, your inner love. This is really saying, with the page, it's all about kind of working or learning. So maybe you're learning how to regulate your feelings and your emotions, or how not to maybe put all of your emotions out there to people and kind of holding on to some of it, but definitely working and learning different ways to work out those emotions, work out the love and feelings that you have for yourself or for someone else. You also got the Four of Wands. If you see in this Four of Wands, the Wands is holding up this tent back here. It's holding up this structure. I always get a feeling with this card and this deck that, you working towards, maybe buying your first home or moving out of your parents' house into a new home. I'm definitely celebrating, the past that have got you to this. Maybe you thought, you could never buy your own home, and now you're buying a home, or you never thought you would get a dream house, and now, you are putting a down payment on that dream house, or you thought you'd be stuck at your parents' house forever, but you have moved out on your own. So I see these wands, the things from your past, you celebrating those to get to where you are today. If you see these two girls right here, they're celebrating, they're dancing, they're happy. I'm happy for how far they've come in the growth. They're using their past wounds, struggles, the bullshit that they've been through. They're using those and realizing that they all happen for a reason, and it's what's making you strong enough to move forward today. I also have the moon. The moon, something hidden, something unseen, maybe something that maybe a secret someone's keeping from you or you're keeping from someone else, but definitely something is not being put out there in the open. Something's being hidden from someone, from yourself. It could be you hiding from yourself, you hiding from what it is that you truly want in life, and you kind of keeping it hidden. Or it could be your connection with spirit. Maybe it's something that you're afraid of what other people will think about you. And so you kind of keep it more hidden, and you don't, with your friends or your family, you don't explain to them or let them know, how you feel spiritually, or don't really bring it up. It's kind of hidden, something hidden in the night. We also have the Page of Pentacles. Pentacles, again, about money, career, growth when it comes to your finances. With pages, it's kind of all about learning. So, maybe you're learning new ways to save your money. Learning a new skill to get a new job, or learning new things to create for your own business. Maybe something to do for like a side hustle. Creating new ideas to help build your money or move you up in your career. We also got the Chariot, moving forward, moving, and then he's moving fast. It's this horse and chariot, and he's on top of it, really controlling it. So you have control of your movement of where you're going to next. And I see you, moving forward, being strong enough to just, leave what's in the past, obviously using those things to help you be stronger, but you're ready to move past it. You're ready to become who you want to be. Leaving all the things behind you. And that Chariot could be like actual movement, like you actually physically moving out of state, moving to a new home. The Devil. The Devil card, to me, I feel like it's like a death and rebirth. Definitely something, there's something that's holding you back. I feel like it could be like some kind of addiction, maybe addiction, like, could be like smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, alcohol, something that it's not really serving you anymore, and it's holding you back from being your true self. So, it's time for that to end. Maybe this spirit saying, look at maybe your addictions, look at something in your life that you're doing that's holding you back, that so you can't move forward. But there's definitely something that, like I said, that you don't need, something that's blocking you from moving forward. I always get like an addiction when it comes to the Devil. And it could be a simple thing like sugar. You're eating too much sugar, and you're like trying to, have a certain body shape or lose a certain amount of weight, and that all that sugar, that addiction, it's holding you back. It's something that's not needed, but it's holding you back from becoming what it is that you want, the body that you want, whatever. I always tie it to addiction when it comes to like smoking weed or cigarettes, because both of those things I've had addiction to. I have quit smoking weed. It's been almost a year now. And I smoked for a very long time, and it was definitely holding me back from achieving some of the things that I wanted to achieve in life. I don't find anything wrong with people who smoke weed. Obviously have friends that do, family, that's how I kind of got hooked into it. But it definitely held me back from healing. It held me back from finding out who I really wanted to be. It held me back from connecting with spirit the way that I wanted to. We have a 7 of Cups with emotions, love, and feelings. I feel like with the 7, you have a lot of choices. It's kind of like he's sitting there like, what cup should I pick? What cup should I, what's under this cup? Which cup should I turn over? So I would say maybe that there is some kind, something holding you back, maybe explaining to someone how you feel about them, explaining your emotions. This could be just a confusion with yourself, confusion with some of the emotions that you feel, the love that you feel, and wondering, why you feel that way. The 7, I always get kind of like a confusion, like no matter what card, 7 is a little bit almost, it's obviously right past halfway there, and a 10 of Cups is as far as you can go. So a 7, you're kind of like in a spot where you're almost to the end. So you're kind of just stuck in a little confusing spot of what to do next, how to work with those 7s. 2, you have a 2 of Pentacles. Definitely, again, Pentacles, money, career, growing when it comes to maybe saving money. But with the 2, I always say, a decision has to be made. Maybe you have a choice between 2 different careers, a choice between like following what you truly love and, what you truly love and you think about all the time, and maybe like what's filling up your purse with money, what's, what pays you better. So there could be a choice between like how much money you'll make and will you truly love your job, but there's 2 choices that need to be made. And I always feel like, you'll make the right choice. Everything happens for a reason. No matter what choice you make, it'll be what choice was meant to be made at that time. But definitely a choice coming when it comes to your money and career. And King of Wands. The King of Wands just shows how strong you are. It's Spirit pretty much just saying like, you like, even with the lion, it's so backwards. It's hard for me with this new camera. It's so backwards and I can't even really figure it out where my finger goes. With this lion, a lion obviously in tarot is usually on the strength card. So it just shows you behind this King of Wands, the lion's there, the strength that you have to overcome with the wands, the things from your past, the things that you've been through, using those to, realize how far you've come. A lot of strength. So I feel like, you've been through some shit. Life has not been easy. You've had to work really hard and you should be proud of yourself. You should appreciate all the strength that you have had to get through the things that you've gotten through so far. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some love oracle cards. We'll get some love messages. Thank you, Spirit. Let's shuffle them up a little bit. See what love messages come out for today. Goodness. It's flying all over. We have mend. I want to fix our connection. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Commitment. I want you to be part of my future. Soul contract. The lessons I've learned from you will never be forgotten. Overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. I see a few people popped in. Makes me feel good. At least somebody is watching or was watching. Okay. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. Goodness. Broken. I feel shattered about this situation. The other one is unworthy. You're a better person than I am. And we'll pull some of these yin and yang oracle too. Go ahead and shuffle them up. See what oracle cards from this yin and yang come out. They're kind of just goodness. Just kind of basic messages. They're kind of all over. It's obviously not just love oracle like the other deck. This one wants to pop out. Union. Oh, integration. Union. Well, maybe you do get a love message from that one. We have cycles, change, completion. Confusion, Neptune, illusions. Forming structure, a solid foundation. Remember, awakening. We have the Ace of Waters, which is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The water signs. Ego, vanity, and pride. Karma, balance, and justice. And avoidance, stalemate. I'm going to go ahead and pull. Go ahead and pull. Keep yourself alight. Maybe a few for you. Since you're here, why not? We got this yesterday. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth, choosing loving thoughts. Let's see. Infant abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connection are increasing. Definitely a lot of spiritual connection cards coming out. Even with that, we had the High Priestess. We had Remember Your Awakening. Yep, Remember Your Awakening. And then even with Hope. Just remember, Spirit is always by your side. You definitely have to speak with Spirit if there's something that you want them to know. They're not just magic. They can't just know what you want. They can't just know how to help you. You definitely have to speak to them. Obviously, it doesn't have to be out loud, but that does work. But there's tons of ways that you can connect with Spirit. You can connect with Spirit through speaking with them, just sitting quietly and, trying to have a conversation with them. Obviously, I enjoy meditation. Meditation is very important when it comes to, speaking with Spirit, connecting with your higher self. There's plenty of things that you can do, but just always, like I say, just always know Spirit is always there when you need them. Just talk to them, tell them what it is that you're looking for. Don't forget to, manifest what it is that you're looking for. You can always, speak up, let somebody, not let somebody, but you can always speak up, journal, write it down. Sometimes it's great to journal and write it down. And then it's kind of cool to go back, months later, even like maybe a year or two later, and see all the things that you spoke to spirit about manifesting actually like coming to fruition, like seeing the things that you asked for on paper actually coming true. So I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. I was glad I got to do a little live here. I really hope that some of these messages help somebody, because that's all I'm here for, is to just try to help anyone connect with spirit and just understand how important it is to connect with spirit. And I thank you so much. Bye.